Hello everyone, this is Tony Mori. Join me on my visit to the Staglin Family Vineyard in the Rutherford District. Napa Valley is really starting to feel like summer. The Staglin Family Vineyard in the Rutherford District of Napa was established in 1985 when husband and wife, Garen and Shari Staglin, purchased 62 acres of land. About 50 acres of this land was a vineyard where the legendary Andre Tchelistcheff produced his beloved BV Giorgio de la Tour Private Reserve Cabernet Sauvignon. The Staglins replanted grapevines in 1986 under Andre's guidance, and the vineyard currently produces only organic wines. It shipped approximately 7,000 cases per year, making Staglin the largest family-owned vineyard in Napa. In July 2007, the vineyard switched to solar power generation, and all production now uses solar energy. Let's hear more about the Staglin Family Vineyard from Garen and Shari Staglin, the owners.
Well, Staglin Family Vineyard was established in 1985. It is a 64-acre ranch which consists of 10 acres of Chardonnay and 20 different kinds of Cabernet on 40 acres of planted material. We also have a little bit of Petit Verdot and a little bit of Cabernet Franc and Sangiovese in honor of my father. Our philosophy here is one of providing the best possible fruit we can from this vineyard. We use certified organic practices. We are committed to the earth by having completely solar power on our property as well. And we believe that great wine is made in the vineyard, and so we do everything possible to get our fruit optimally ripe with very severe pruning. And then we take that fruit into our fully underground facility, 24,000 square feet of caves, which gives us the perfect environment for sorting our berries and for fermenting our grapes and for aging our wines, all in French oak, and creating what we hope is a true expression of the terroir of Rutherford, California. So what's most important in making wine for us is the fruit itself. We believe that the wine is made in the vineyard, as I said before, so you must get the fruit optimally ripe. If we can do that, then the second most important thing is how we treat it, and treating it in the fermentation process. And you know, over time, what's happened is California winemakers have developed a much more scientific approach, not just an artistic approach to this, to allow us to manage tannins. And by that I mean, what we want to do is keep all the good tannins, the structural tannins, those that give the wine age, complexity, and intensity. And we want to keep out all the bad tannins. Those are the green tannins that come from the skins, the seeds, the stems, and all of those other materials that too often get crushed into wine and cause it to take a long time for the fruit to come up and those tannins to resolve. So we go about the process by actually picking at 4 o'clock in the morning, bringing the fruit in when it's cool, de-stemming to individual berries, and then we look and sort every individual berry. So there's nothing but perfect fruit that gets into our wine. There's a very light crushing that happens of the wine grapes just to get the juice started, and then they're in the fermenters for up to 60 days to optimize the intensity and flavors of the wines, and then they all go into new French oak barrels, and the aging process is different depending on the vintage. There's one more component that I will say, and that is the blending. Because we have 22 different Cabernet vineyards, 10 different Chardonnay vineyards, 2 Cab Franc and 1 Verdot, we have an incredible selection of flavors to choose from in picking the wines that will go into our Staglin Family Vineyard brand, our flagship brand.
This is our Chardonnay. This is 2008, and in my opinion, this is the best Chardonnay this land has ever produced. And I love Chardonnay, and that is the reason that we have Chardonnay here on this Cabernet growing region, because you will hardly ever find Chardonnay grapes growing here except for right here. So what makes this area so great for Chardonnay is that we are right up against the western foothills, so we get the first shade in the afternoon, cools the grapes off. They're also on a clay soil. There is one area that has clay soil, which is perfect to create this beautiful Burgundian style of Chardonnay. We do this differently from most wineries because we have 7 kinds of Chardonnay that we grow on our 10-acre vineyard. And when we do our blending that Garen described with Michel Rolland and David Abreu and others, we generally end up with more of the French clones or the French types of Chardonnay in the Staglin. So that would be Merceau Charme, Le Montrachet, Dijon 95, and Dijon 96. And the blend of those makes a beautiful wine with minerality, much akin to a French Burgundy. It's going to age a long, long time. In fact, we're drinking some of our Chardonnays that are 10, 15 years old right now, but they're beautiful when they first are released. And this 2008 has great elegance and finesse, and that's what our Chardonnay is known for. We also make our flagship Staglin Family Vineyard Cabernet. And we put so much effort into making this as perfect as we can. And this Cabernet, you will notice, has some black fruit flavors like blackberries and black currants. It also has blue fruit flavors like blueberries and plums. So it also has the hint of the Rutherford dust, which gives it that nice soft tannic finish. And the mark of a great Cabernet is it's going to go on and on and on, the flavor in your mouth when you taste it. So we're looking forward to all of your viewers enjoying this Cabernet as well as our Chardonnay.
Hello, I'm Garen Staglin.
And I'm Shari Staglin, and we're standing in front of the Staglin Family Vineyard. We are so delighted to be part of this performance in this program, and we would like to invite each and every one of you to come and visit our beautiful historic place here on the Rutherford Bench. We have this beautiful volcanic soil for the Cabernet, we have the volcanic ash for the Chardonnay, and it is ideal here for growing these grapes in this Rutherford Bench area. We hope you'll all come for a visit here and enjoy the gorgeous sunshine and all the beautiful vines, not to mention the beautiful wines.
I hope you enjoyed visiting the Staglin Family Vineyard. I'll see you guys next time.